Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ. Give me a one if y'all can hear me. Give me a one if y'all can hear me. Can I get a one if you can hear me? Can I get a one if you can hear me? Shalom, shalom. With Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. We teach that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the true 12 lost tribes of the Bible, according to what the Lord say. We aren't affiliated with any other Israelite school or any Muslim mosque or Christian organization. We are 1 West. We are the one truth. We are the home of the truth. So today, my class today is on Brotherhood, the keys to Brotherhood. And I'm I.S.U.P.K, also 50. I'm your teacher for today. Today, and all last goddamn week, we had something going on behalf of Juneteenth, Father's Day, and church. And it's one more. Somebody can help me out with that third one. I got y'all. It was so much thing, and that's what it was. Pride Month. So like, it was Pride Month. And me being a brother to you today, I'm gonna tell you that it was dumb and belligerent for you to think that Juneteenth has something to do with niggas, brown people, Native Indians. You were dumb. You were stupid to go out here and sit here and satisfy the lust and the sexual deviance and in the raw nature of the Esau, the oppressor, the Caucasian man, and go out here and just do whatever they want us to do. Because it helps suppress our people. Well, we got a day of Juneteenth. We got a day of Juneteenth. We making it somewhere. Nigga, you ain't making it nowhere. Martin Luther King gave his life for a lie. And look what's happening 40, 50, 60 years later. And you mean to tell me we got a day on Juneteenth? Meanwhile, after Juneteenth, a brother sold another nickel dime bag of weed or ounce or whatever to another brother? Another sister been selling her box like she ain't worth a goddamn? And you mean to tell me Juneteenth? Juneteenth? Then they turn around and put Juneteenth and Pride Month, knowing Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians lead in AIDS and HIV and homosexual. Like y'all got something going. Y'all not doing nothing, man. Y'all not doing nothing. Everybody believe what they want to believe. Everybody do what they want to do, whatever makes it feel good. But does AIDS feel good when after you got done sticking your goddamn rod in another man's rectum? Does that feel good? Does it feel good, sis, when that woman beating your head in between the goddamn headboard and the wall because she found out you actually like a man? Is that good? Talking about people believe and do what they want to do. Damn what you believe and damn what you want to do.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's only one truth in. The truth. And people always got to say, women cars always got to say, though, oh, I want a real man. I want somebody who's going to really be real. But the time the real man say you need to shut the hell up, you got a problem. The time that man say you need to stop acting like a little bitch, you got a problem.
Right.
Now it's a problem. But you want somebody really in your corner, but you can't deal with the facts and the reality of life, the circle of life. You got a problem. Because somebody ain't say it the way you want to say it. My pops always told me, guys, he prepared us for the real world, because the real world don't give a damn about us. So you mean to tell me you got a problem because if somebody say you're a whore? You're a weak man because you don't want to be a man? You mad with me. Meanwhile, your parents should have been training you up as a goddamn child. And because they ain't trained you up, now you got a problem with somebody who gonna actually train you to be the best that you could be. The best that you could be, the best you could be, you got a problem with me. But meanwhile, your mama got 4, 5 kids, 3, 4 baby daddy. Child support. She got the answer. Your cousin ain't never had a man who gave a damn about her other than her big behind. And in how wet her mouth get. Them women ain't give a damn about you other than how much money you got and goddamn how your ride look.
Right.
Or what you willing to do for her, how many bags you gonna buy for her and fake the funk on Facebook. Damn that bitch. Salakia. Damn her. Because at the end of the day, you gonna die behind her and there's so many other brothers that act like you gonna die behind her. Now where the hell is Juneteenth? Where the hell is Juneteenth? Pride said they got pride for their people. Where the hell was Pride Month, Kyle, when Juneteenth?
Right.
We seen a coward black man telling us we need to stop being militant. The Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community need a brother that's gonna be militant and raise his goddamn voice, and who gonna hold it down, who willing to die and put his life on the forefront. Compared to the European man, the European man ain't put his life on the forefront. The European man will tell you, "Cuz, you're a nigger. We'll give you a goddamn Challenger and you'll be all right in 5 years." Guess what? You living in debt. You're a goddamn alcoholic living on the goddamn corner with a sign. And you know what a worldly nigga like me would have said? Go get a job.
Right.
Go get a job. You know what a worldly woman would have said? You ain't ish.
Right.
You can't take care of your baby. You can't take care of your damn self and buy a cheeseburger.
Right.
But again, I'll show y'all are also 50. And I'm going to tell you, Juneteenth, Father's Day, Pride Month, all Christian church, all in a goddamn matter of 4 days was a piece of crap.
Right.
I took a dump 5 or 6 times, and that's how I feel about it. Salaki. Salaki. You got something? Go ahead, Al. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, with that dude telling us to leave and stuff, you know, at the Juneteenth event, and he telling us how we too militant and stuff, I've never seen nobody ever tell any other, whatever group it was or whatever, anything, any religious group or some militia, or some Black Power militia or whatever, I never heard that they was militant. We the only ones that they say that to.
Right.
So that must mean we doing something right.
And, right. And that's heavy. And then that brother bringing out a good point. You know why they say that? Because they see real men.
Right.
Real men. Like these sweet milk ass niggas was on Facebook a few weeks ago talking about something. Oh, them guys in 125th or whatever, they go hard, but we go soft.
Right.
Where the hell is your masculinity? You black man,
yeah.
You got a rod between your legs talking about we go soft. If that woman can't respect the black man who gonna raise his goddamn voice and still be willing to put his life down on the line for her, what the hell purpose are you?
Right.
How about go soft? The inside of a woman is soft. Excuse my language. I don't mean to be like this. I don't mean to be like this. But it's been a whole month we couldn't go to camp and I've been wanting to blade. A woman is soft. Talking about something. We don't go hard, we go soft. You are a woman. And I don't bang on none of y'all sisters. We understand the nature, and I'm pretty sure y'all understand the nature too. A man is a man. A woman is a woman. But for that man to say they go soft and another group of men go hard, when you look at the two, how do you dissect that? If these men go soft, what are they? If these men go hard, what are they? These men that go soft are women. They're sensitive. They're bati boys. They lay on their back with their legs up.
Ooh.
Just like that. And they lay on their back with their legs up on behalf of their woman. They woman handled them.
Right.
So what the hell are they talking about? Oh, they go too hard. What the hell is hard? 650 BC. Matter of fact, the movie 300. Them men went out there with swords and a shield. And that's all they had to live by. That's all they had to live by to make it home to their wife. Not no gun from long range. Not no 3-4 niggas holding them back.
Right.
It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. Them niggas had them European, them Greeks or whatever they were, Spartan, Roman, whatever. They had to go out there with a shield and a sword. And they had to go to war. They had to go to war behind their nation. And you mean to tell me they're talking about they go too soft? They go too soft. You can't be in the penitentiary, Kai, and go soft. You'll either get shanked or you're going to get poked by another man up your rectum.
Right.
Then what that lead to? Now you're a punk sissy that's running up in and out of the penitentiary and you being used like wide open like a goddamn toilet. But the thing is, Pride Month, Juneteenth, Father's Day, and Sunday church, all of that's going to wipe all of that out when it comes to black and brown, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, black woman and man. They try to take your powers from you. And I'm not talking about these super saying, move a mountain, we're going to turn into this, that. They're trying to take your powers on behalf of who you are and what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Go to 1 John 4:20. See, you got to come to a conclusion that we are not the same as these people. We're not the same. Everybody want to say, I'm getting married on behalf of a dumb piece of paper or a wedding ring. Sis, I'm going to tell you something. And you can hold that real quick. And I really need to talk to sis heavy on this. Sis, when it comes to a dumb, filthy piece of paper and America say you're not married until you get a sheet of paper and a wedding ring, I'm going to tell you something, sis. Just because I love you. America's selling you as a whore that they see and expect you to be. Just like in what's that? Goodbye Uncle Tom?
Right.
They had 50, 60, 70s, 120, 130, 140 sisters, butt fly naked in the manner of a bunch of European men selling them off. Selling them. When I seen on the scene, it was like 100, 150 sisters. And only 6 or 7 European men. And 6 or 7 European men went in there and grabbed the woman that they wanted. And they had their way with them. But again, I'm going to tell you. This whole homosexuality and all this and that, sis, that is not the way, man.
Right.
That is not the way. Because the same way you lean on America about paperwork and wedding ring, you are a whore. According to what the law of the America say. They're not going to tell you. They're going to say this is what it is. You know why? Because once you sign that deed or that paper, whatever the hell they want to call it, and put that wedding ring on, you and your husband, or whatever the hell you call that man that you sleeping with, y'all are on the contract, not on behalf of y'all two, but on behalf of the man in the middle.
Right.
So you can say, oh, I ain't married, I ain't got a wedding ring, this and that, and I'm going to tell you, you are a stupid bitch. You're stupid. And let me break that down more. Because the simple fact that you think you know so much and you doing so much on behalf of the reason why I call you stupid is because the fact that you think a wedding ring in a sheet of paper amounts to your value when it comes to your vagina. Or your state of being. Or whatever you can help when it comes to that black man or the nation of black and brown people. Also Native Indians, if you know what I'm saying, you don't know. You think it's just on behalf of you or your household. The Lord judges us as a whole, Akaz. Ain't that right?
That's right.
The Lord don't give a damn about me and Akaz separately. Akaz separately. Me and this nigga ain't did shit, not a damn salak, not a damn thing wrong. But guess what? I gotta go work a goddamn 6 to 6. This nigga gotta go work a goddamn 6 to 6. He paid $20 for goddamn groceries. I gotta pay $20 for groceries. You know what I mean? We gotta pay $30, $40, $50, $60 for gas money. I gotta pay $30, $40, $50, $60 worth of gas money. We ain't did nothing to nobody. Meanwhile, y'all sisters think y'all so isolated, y'all ain't gotta do this and that. I'm gonna tell you. A wedding ring and the paperwork is how the European man can seek to make money off the black man.
Right.
Meanwhile, the sisters, for you sisters that think, oh, well, the black man need to do right. Guess what, sis? The European man brainwash you so much to the point where he know you're going to be a stupid bitch and go back and tell him. It ain't the fact that the black man ain't ish. It's the fact that you're so goddamn stupid and you don't want to look at it for what it is because you're so stuck in materialistic problem and in money and things like you don't understand what you're doing to the community. Just like Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. Eve went out here and did some nasty, filthy, disgusting stuff she shouldn't did. Nothing happened. But guess what happened? Once Adam went out there and did the same weak, dumb, disgusting, filthy things that his bitch did. And I'm going to continue to say that today. I'm going to continue to say it. Nothing happened until Adam did exactly what his woman did. But you want a man to be strong and follow you. But meanwhile, sisters, Kai, lead in poverty.
Right.
Sisters, Kai, leaving divorce rate amongst all nations. Sisters lead in goddamn, not AIDS and HIV. What's the other one? HIV and AIDS is amongst the whole black and brown. Poverty is the black sisters. Divorce is the black sister. Is one more. Abortion. 350 to 520 abortions.
Right.
Y'all leading that because you know so much. Meanwhile, sisters get 45, 50 years old and they start wondering about their child that could have been 20, talking about, damn, where that child could have been. What could my baby have been? You know why? Because you don't listen to the European man. And for the sisters that choose not to have an abortion, they think they know so much or they so isolated, they making so much money. Listen, sis, you can raise a man up as a man, but you can't raise a man to be a man. And I'm going to say that a second time. You can raise a man up as a man, right, but you cannot raise a man to be a man. You got little boys out here still sitting down when they piss and take a poop with their pants down, sitting down. You still got little boys out here who scared to go out here and tussle. You got little boys out here like Dwayne Wade's son wearing goddamn high heels. You got little boys out here raised by their mama saying they daddy ain't ish. Meanwhile, their mama was a goddamn whore the whole time the daddy got locked up or he had to leave her with a diabolical ass.
Right.
But you talk about the father. Let me look for that precept. Salaki. Because they about to piss me off. I've been trying to cut y'all slack, man, for this whole month, sis. But the things I've been seeing at Juneteenth, these filthy women running around up and down the streets. Brothers, you too. You're a little quiet right now because you looking for these goddamn sundresses. And you're weak because you can't hold your rod. That's why you weak. You ain't nothing but another female if you can't hold your rod in your pants for goddamn 3 months, 6 months, a whole year because something look good. Just because it look good. How the goddamn hospital bill gonna look? $3,000-$4,000 because you got AIDS? That hospital bill gonna look real good for that pockets of the European man. Let me find this precept real quick. Go to Ecclesiastes 33 and 21. See, and that's the problem. That's the problem. A lot of sisters out here thinking they doing something so big. Sis, you ain't doing nothing macho. Because you can say whatever. Smoke weed, independent, go to work, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm celibate. Sis, you're not celibate. You're not independent. You're not alone. You got men that buy your weed. You say you're celibate, but you're screwing out of both legs of your goddamn filthy drawers. You're not celibate. You're not doing anything for yourself. You lean on government assistance, and the first man that actually come across and say, "Hey sis, let me just go out some coffee with you." And he actually mean good, Kai. Let's go out for some coffee. That same man got the same issue. That same man got an issue that he just want to release a burden. He just want to meet a pretty woman, a valuable woman, to say, "Oh, I'm gonna go out here with this woman and just talk to her. I want to be able to release my mind." But you so goddamn independent, you think you got some. Meanwhile, you got 5 kids with 3-4 baby daddies. And you be damn if that child support don't come in tomorrow. And guess what? Tomorrow night, 12:30, they gonna be ringing up all the IRS and everybody else goddamn phone line because simple fact that they want to be whore and they want to get paid for it, cuz.
Right.
You want to be a whore, you want to get paid for it. You got someone there?
Marcus said if a gay or transsexual man dies and they dig up his bones 100 years from now, he will be identified as a man, same as women.
Well, it's like I gotta carry it. It's like forgive me. Like Brother Martin said, if a homosexual trans man died years later, he's gonna be dug up as a male. It went from 32 to 33 to 72 different genders. You only have a rod and a vagina, a rod with a behind, and a vagina with a behind. If that rod has a behind and you going inside of it, you are them. Vice versa. There ain't no pleasure in being a goddamn sexual deviant. Because when you stick your rod in, and people always say, "Oh, that's why they got condoms, this and that." Is condoms going to protect your fist? Is condoms going to protect you from contracting gonorrhea in the throat and the mouth? Is gonorrhea, not gonorrhea, is help me out, guys. There you go. Condoms going to help you protect your mouth from getting AIDS and HIV?
Right.
Or having an ain't-ish, whoever the hell it is? No, it's not. America tells you that wedding rings and paperwork the way it's supposed to be. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I'm going to tell you why. Wedding rings and paperwork, I've seen plenty of men go to work and take their wedding ring off, and they get caught with a Becky. And they was married to the Judites 16, 17 years. And guess what Judites is? Lee. So what the is a goddamn paperwork and wedding ring? Sis, value your vagina, your bot, that sweet juice, that pink, whatever you want to call, little fat mall, whatever the hell they call it out here. Value her more than a sheet of paper, more than a wedding ring, more than a diamond and onyx, or an actual diamond, or a ruby, a sapphire, an emerald. Value your body as something so precious that where no man deserves it. When a man come up, have that man work harder and let that man prove himself more and show how much more valuable he is, then you're sorry behind dad. You're sorry behind father. You'll see it. You got that?
Ecclesiastes 3:21. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of beast that goeth downward to the earth?
Make sure that's sluggy. Make sure that's wrong. Oh, it's not sluggy, y'all. Sluggy. I swear that's the one right there. Hold on. Check Ecclesiasticus. Or you at Ecclesiastes? Would it say something? It should say something about child's search or paraphrase, something like that.
Seek not out the things.
Say it again.
Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee.
Oh, let me hear.
Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee.
Hold on.
Search the things above thy strength.
Sluggy, y'all. Sluggy. But yeah, man, that's the main thing. Like, when it comes to that, sisters, men, you are not independent. Sis, that man you met, he is independent. But you know why? He needs you because you are perfect to help him out. You're perfect. It ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong be a help of that brother. Matter of fact, drop that. Go to 1 John 4:20. Drop that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Stop letting America put a value on you on behalf of what you should and shouldn't do. See, America gives sisters too much freedom, cause America give weak men too much of a freedom. And when I say they give sisters too much of freedom on behalf of what was that song? WAP?
Yeah.
WAP, with AP, or whores and prostitutes or whatever, then they give they give them too much freedom to say and do as please. Meanwhile, like I was at Amazon, is an Elamite. Elamite is an East Indian. You know what I'm saying? Not Arab. He even said if a woman got caught cheating on her husband, everybody in her immediate family and his immediate family get 30 to 32 slashes. So what if a cause was one of my brothers and I had 6 brothers in a mom and dad, and then she had 9 sisters and brothers and a mom and dad and a grandma? You know what I'm saying? Because the immediate family is all in the same household. According, she'll get 30 to 32 slashes. They give women too much open opportunity to do and say whatever the hell. You know why? Because America is ancient Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I mean? They what's the other one I'm looking for? Babylon. Right. America accept all of this, but they sisters don't understand. You will be cut by your goddamn throat and you'll be ravaged when World War III hit. You say you don't need a man, you are going to need that man when that time comes. I don't give a flying F. You know what I'm saying? Or how good you go fire off a gun, or how good your box is, or how big your butt is. Right. When the time comes, if you don't have a black man that ain't ish, or a black Hispanic and Native Indian man that ain't shit that you call, your household's gonna fail. Because black men are the only brothers, and Hispanic and Native Indian men are the only men that are capable of defending a household amongst 3 to 5 other men. A European man can't jump on me in the cars, you know, bro. He is going to happen to him. I'm not gonna say nothing else because I don't want to get kicked, but it's not gonna end good. First thing I'm gonna do, and I don't know about cops. First thing I'm gonna do is make sure he hit the ground. After that, my feet is in action. He's going to hit the ground. I'm going to grab by his feet, put him in the sky. My feet's in action. One black man has the power and authority to beat 3 to 5 different nations, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. So if you think you got all together, sis, you don't. Can't even aim straight. 15 yards, you can't even hit a target from way over there. Right. And I'm not banging on you. I'm not banging on you at all. But it's not for you, sis. Stop thinking you are built for war. Be that man. Help me.
1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen?
If a man say he love God, go ahead.
If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
If you say you love the Lord and you hated your brother, and I'm gonna take this in a little detail because I don't know too many people. Sis, if you say you love God and you hated your brother, hating your brother is, if you love God and you have a husband and you all of a sudden opening your goddamn legs, sleeping with the next man, you hate your brother.
Right.
If you're willing to give that nice, succulent, pink stuff that you gave the first man to the next man, you hate your brother and you hate God. Because according to the law, and what the Lord say, sex is marriage. So if you sleeping out on your husband, first you hate God. And then second on, if you want to sleep with the next man, you know what I'm saying, after you gave your box, when you have one goddamn hymen for a reason, you have one goddamn cherry for a reason. If you want to go sleep with the next man, you not only hate you or that man, you hate your husband, you hate God. You hate God. And any women that feel as if, or they could give their box to a man and don't submit to him, you are a whore. You're a whore, a hoe, a slut, a streetwalker, a cum bucket, oh man, what's that other word? A sip dumpster. That's what you is. And if you don't know, sip dumpster is the same thing. We got kids in here. Sip dumpster is you sip that last bit and then you dump it. Now think about a dumpster. You sip that last bit and then it dumps. You get it? Okay. That's what you are. You don't care about yourself, the man you sleeping with, the man you slept with previous, and you damn sure don't give a damn about the Lord. Go ahead.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen?
So you throwing your box all around the whole nation of Israel, and the nation of Edom, and the nation of Israel, Islam,
Right.
and the nation of Ham, and you mean to tell me you love us? Meanwhile, you go throw your box inside of foo-foo doo-doo eating Hamite? Come on. In Chicago, sisters talking about I love God, but you it's like, you know how many shootouts happening and you gonna give your box to a brother in Chicago? And then your baby daddy get murdered goddamn 3 hours later because y'all on goddamn Snapchat and you lied to the next man saying he ain't ish. It was a woman on Facebook talking about something. A lot of women sit here and don't understand a lot of murders happening because of them.
Right.
Well, go ahead.
Read it over.
From Liar.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen?
So it's gang members that see each other. Brothers see each other when it comes to color, black, white, red. Black, red, blue, orange, lime green, yellow, goddamn white in some cases, black in another set of cases, brown in certain cases. I mean, it's so many purple, dark purple, light purple, sky blue, royal blue. Like we go on and on. I know all the colors to certain things.
Right.
Certain thing. You mean to tell me you love the Lord, but meanwhile, you letting a goddamn blue top or a blue hat that say New York on it, or a black and orange hat that say Orioles on it, or orange and green hat that say Athletic on it, or goddamn Royal baseball jersey, or Yankees jersey. You're letting all these other things. You letting a San Diego jersey. You letting all these things come in effect of saying you love the Lord, but you letting a goddamn color come in between. See, that's the problem, Israel. You're letting a color come in between your baby mother and her boyfriend. So now you're basing on behalf of a color and your baby mother and them. That's a life. Now on the next scale, you're basing on behalf of this woman was a goddamn whore, and you want to kill him because she was a nasty whore. That's not brotherhood, man. Go ahead. Now go to Matthew 25 and 40. There we go. Look at that.
Matthew 25 and 4. But the wise,
25 and 40.
40. Matthew 25 and 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them,
The king, YAHANNA, and he's saying to Israel, go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
So the YAHANNA that y'all ignorantly called Jesus Christ said, if you done the least to him, you have done it to me. You have done it to me. To all you weed smoking drug addicts, all of y'all that ain't got no get right. All of y'all that ain't got no get right. Y'all know so much about any and every whatever you done. Again, I say it time and time, you stole a nickel or you goddamn murdered somebody. You did it to Christ. You open your legs to $40 sis to make sure your bills got made. You did that to your husband, Christ. Like you said. You set up a man because he put his hands on you. You know what I mean? Because you didn't want to close your legs and choose the right husband, and that man died. Guess what? You killed Christ. And the Lord don't hear sinners. Is that you got that precept? You can find that.
Which one?
The sinners. Hate to sin the sinner. Cause we gonna get to the bottom of it. You got any comments?
John 9 and 31. Now we know that God hears not sinners.
The look. Hold on. Go ahead. Try it again.
Now we know that God hears not sinners.
Now we know that the Lord does not hear a sinner. So when it comes to God know my heart and all this XYZ bull job, now we know that the Lord does not hear a sinner. If you goddamn smoking weed, so like if you out here smoking weed, sleeping with interracial marriages, sleeping around on that sister, leaving her, busting your box open for each and every man because he got a goddamn dollar in the car, the Lord don't hear you. If you in that Christian church, whether you try to live right or not, if you in that goddamn Christian church, the Lord don't hear you. The Lord don't hear you, man. I don't care what you doing. Your pastor, the Lord don't hear you. The Lord don't hear nothing of your congregation. If you are here in that church, because you sinning. You have an abortion, you sinning.
Right.
You got doing child support, you sinning. You selling drugs, talking about something, by any means, goddamn it, nigga, you sinning. And guess what? You ain't nothing. You just as weak as that bitch that you put your rod in. You got to go out here and sell drugs to make ends meet to satisfy her. Guess what? You should have been the one on your back with your legs up. Because at least she being ill-mannered and unwise and unguided. What are you doing? You a weak bitch. You just as worse as her. You're just as worse as her. That's why the Lord said, do not give your power unto the woman. Pull that precept right here first and then go to that one.
Proverbs 31:3.
Mm-hmm.
Give not thy strength unto women.
Listen, don't give your strength to a woman. It don't matter how much she bite. And you know what I mean. If you come out the word, you come out the street, you know when I say bite. It don't matter how good she bite or whatever she bite when it comes to that. Don't give your strength to that woman. It don't matter. Your rod got power in it, man. You as a black man got power in his sisters too. But don't give your power to that sister. Because the reason why a lot of sisters go out here is because Offset in Quavo, Kate, they giving their power to him. Because Kevin Gates giving their power to him. Will Smith giving their power to him. Michael J. White, whatever, Michael B. Jordan, whatever the hell that brother name is, they giving their power to these women. That's the reason why our sisters out here doing and cutting up the way they is. That's the reason why sisters ain't got no respect for a black man. Stop putting your rod in everything, man. It ain't important. And it feels better when you start denying these filthy bitches out here and then you find a real love, lovey-dovey, you know what I'm saying, thing you've been looking for, and then goddamn, you look at her like, where the hell you been all my life? You start getting mad with her because it's like, woman, I went through 30 years without you, and you want to show up 30 years later. And that's the true story on my story. I went 29 years with dealing with these filthy, disgusting behind women, and it took 29 years after birth for me to find this woman like, damn. A quarter. I ran through a quarter and some change, and then you pop up. And I appreciate it. Hold your rod in it. It don't matter if it's 2, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, bro. Your rod got power in it, and be a goddamn man. Be a man, bro. Go ahead.
Nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
What precept is that? Again?
Proverbs 31:3.
Power to the woman?
Give not thy strength unto women.
Okay, yeah, read one time.
Give not thy strength unto women.
Stop putting your rod in everything. Just because she says she want a Birkin bag. Just because she says she want a, I don't know, what the hell, bro, what are they got? I stopped keeping up with that trash. Because it's all European fashion. And sisters, listen to me, Akim, all my brothers. This is how you know it's stupid. These women chase fashion on behalf of the standard of the European man. Meanwhile, these same sisters say Juneteenth. We are powerful. Meanwhile, they want to change the fashion of the European man. What's the point of even celebrating or dealing with her? She's contradicting. She always worried about the top dollar. Cause what the fuck is the top dollar, bro? What is the top dollar? Isupk, known as the we know that it's Mexican. They make things cheaper. That's better quality than anybody. Judites might be a little steep on their braid prices, but they braid better than anybody. So why the hell you so caught up in Da Vinci and Dolce & Gabbana and Coach and all that? Bro, what the hell is that? Y'all say F the white man, but still run up under his dress and his skirt and then still want to celebrate his fashion. You got men as Kevin Gates weighing 250 pounds, 6 foot something, wearing goddamn skinny jeans or cars, shaving his beard, his wife leaving him. I had a nerd to come out with that song called Super General, talking about something, stick his tongue in her, like, that woman don't give a damn about that. That trainer that did that ran off and got the same goddamn thing. When you sexualize your wife, that's what the hell you deserve. Your wife is meant for you. Nobody should know about your wife. I don't know about this brother's wife. Them brothers don't know about my wife. I don't know about it. I don't want no. My wife is my privacy. My privacy. My wife is like the paint on my back wall in my room. Nobody ain't never seen it.
Right.
Don't they? It all look the same, but they don't know the goddamn difference.
Right.
That's what my wife is. For me, only I know the difference in between the corners of my room. My room. But Kevin Gates said, ain't no power over me. Got this woman looking all this and that and this and that, this and that. And expect her not to go and sleep around on the trainer? Y'all some goddamn cowards. And for every woman that sat here and fell for Kevin Gates, talking about Kevin Gates, this and that, listen, look. This man is a grown man. He started from a street nigga to a Muslim nigga to a street nigga to a look like a Judite nigga. He called a native Indian and he ain't no goddamn native Indian. He's a black man like me. A goddamn black man like me. And guess what happened in the world of black men? You got whores and wives that run off because the next man got something. Kevin Gates got all the money in the world. This man sat here and said, I built Drika up. Real general, real gangster booty. And guess what she did? Put that booty in another nigga face. Come on, bro. Get the hell out of here, man. Ain't no brotherhood. Ain't no goddamn brotherhood. Well, what y'all expect? Well, this whole Will, Jada, this whole Kevin Gates, Drika, all set, Cardi B, damn all of them. Charge them all. Boycott them. They shouldn't be the standard set for Israel. And the reason why they set for Israel in the standard because y'all ignorant, dumb behind Negroes think that the fact that they're supposed to be the standard. This is okay. They got Dolce and Gabbana. They got you know what I'm saying, they got all this Cartiers and what was that? Pateks and all this other stuff they want. Y'all think that's the standard of black nation. Yeah, we like glitz and glam, but at the end of the day, we're black, brown, Hispanic, Native Indian. It's like black, Hispanic, Native Indian man and woman first. We understand we got standards. Right. But y'all lean on the valuable part. And guess what? We're gonna continue to fail. And guess what? In my favorite line, you know what, guys? When things happen to where you contract germs, AIDS and HIV, you go broke and you living in a box, guess what?
You deserve it.
You goddamn deserve it. And I love saying it. I don't give a damn how bad the time is. I'm the black sheep in the family like everybody in I.S.U.P.K. We're the black sheep in the family to Christian.
Right.
But when it comes to something that you actually deserve, I don't have a problem saying, you deserve it. You know she was a whore. And you kept sleeping with her. She slept around you in a marriage and you kept putting your rod in her. Oh, what? You got HIV now? Dang, bro. You knew this? What you expect, bro? You deserve it. Sis, what? He ain't is. He just have sex and hit and run and leave? You didn't know that? Yeah, I know that. I mean, what you expect? Hold on. So you mean tell me he did this to you? He got you pregnant and left? Yeah. I mean, what you expect, sis? You was a whore all your life, like your mother and your grandma, and your dad like nothing but goddamn street walking prostitute. I'm sorry, you know I said I love you, but you deserve it. You deserve it. And that right there sounds like no sympathy, no remorse, and hate. But it's not the fact that it's not no hate, it's the fact that you need to hear it. Because your sorry ass grandma, excuse my language, your sorry behind grandma would say, baby, you too young, just like Lori Harvey. Oh, she too young, she experimenting this and that. So Jay-Z about 45? So Beyonce do it, then what? Oh, he wasn't wrong. Stop, bitch, shut your mouth and take accountability. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Because you ain't going to get over with that when a nigga like me. And then none of my brother. Maybe a nigga out in the world, but you're not getting over that with a nigga like me.
Right.
You could talk all that game and this and that. If you want to talk that game, leave. Bye. Leave me at my peace. Let me sit my yaya and let me go to sleep in peace. I go write a goddamn poem or a sound or go show some brotherhood. But they got the audacity to say, Lori Harvey, she too young, this and that. If she too young, why the hell she open her goddamn legs up? She too young. If she got pregnant, then what? If she too young and she got pregnant and he left, then what? Oh, well, he didn't. Shut your fucking mouth, bitch. Salakia. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Because you're being filthy. And you want to find each and every reason for somebody to show no accountability in give me the word. Except what you got going on. Meanwhile, what you got going on is filthy and is disgusting. You're loose. You look like an Arby's goddamn sandwich. A $3 sandwich. A goddamn $56 sandwich. And you think somebody supposed to feel bad for you. Not mine. Not my brothers up here. Right. You can't have none of my brothers unless you come up in here. None of them. And I damn near had to go to war to get mine. And thank the Lord I was allowed to get mine. You is not having none of my brothers in this truth unless you bring your ass behind this banner. This banner with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. We teach that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the true biblical Jews according to the Bible. We ain't affiliated with no Israelite group, fake Israelite group that like to go soft.
Right.
Muslim or Christian organization. We are one West. We're one body. We are the home of the truth.
Right.
We ain't affiliated with nobody again. So when it comes to this whole old other grouping and what's that other stuff, organizations and camps, doctrines, is one word I'm looking for. One word I'm looking for. I think we go to A. Fuck. It's a lot. Organizations, all this other bull crap. If it ain't under I.S.U.P.K, this black and white banner right here, man, we ain't got no parts.
Right.
No parts. And we ain't gonna show no sympathy. The best thing you gonna get if you don't want to take heed is Shalom, Shalom, Awa. That's it. Cause I'm not about to waste no energy. I got brothers and sisters out here to say I got a wife and kids at home. You know what I mean? What are like us sitting there trying to help out a goddamn weed smoking drug addict. Right. A weed smoking drug addict. Somebody who just think it's okay to smoke because they got goddamn cancer. Cause you ain't got cancer. They got cancer. Why do you need to smoke weed and they need to smoke weed and you ain't got no other routes? Right. They gotta smoke weed to help slow up the process to live longer. What the fuck is your reason to where you gotta smoke weed?
I don't got no reason.
No reason. You need marijuana, but you want to smoke.
Right.
You are a drug addict. And I'm showing brotherhood. Because the same way you smoke that blood, sis, same way you smoke that goddamn blunt, bro, you smoking with Christ.
Right.
The same way you celebrate Juneteenth, the same way you celebrate Father's Day, the same way you do that Christmas, the same way, or what's the other one? Pride Month. I don't want to say this because the same way you celebrate Pride Month is how you look at Christ in the bedroom, man. That's how you look at, like, if you're a man, when you celebrate Pride Month, each and every man you deal with, imagine thinking about Christ. And that's as far as I go with that, because it hurts me to even try to break it down. Y'all still say, oh, Christ, my husband, whatever. Don't nobody want to hear all that. You're filthy and you're disgusting. That's all on that. It's the end of that precept. Matthew 25:40. Matthew 25:40.
Matthew 25:40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
All right, so you go ahead and drop that and go to John 13 and 34. Now I'm about to start slicing these motherfucking heads off. Better yet, Slack, y'all. Go to Proverbs 23 and 13. Proverbs 23 and 13. You got anything on the screen, Hot? Show. (23, 13 through 14).
Proverbs 23 and 13. Withhold not correction from the child.
Withhold not correction from the child. Give me some class participation. Hey, Kazamar. You know what I'm saying? You got this answer. Just give him some. Matter of fact, withhold. No, go ahead and read it again.
Withhold not correction from the child.
All right. So what that mean, Hop?
Like
Withhold.
That means that means don't I don't know how to put it in words, but don't not give them correction when they do wrong. Like
Don't hold back.
Don't just let it slide. Don't let it slide when they do something that they need to be corrected on.
Okay. Withhold not correction. Withhold not correction.
Withhold not correction. Razak said to keep from.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go, Razak. Kazamar, you got that? Go ahead and get them powerful brothers in hand right there. Go ahead.
All right. He said, withhold not correction from the child.
Hold it. So when your child doing something wrong, and I'm gonna speak to the men on behalf of this because I've been talking about the sisters. When it comes to the men, you see your sister, not your sister, you see your daughter out here, blood fight naked. You know what I mean? Booty shorts on. She ain't up but 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? You know, blase hanging out, behind hanging out. What you gonna do? You gonna correct her? You gonna correct her and whoop her behind? Or you gonna let her get by that whole day and then come to her like a goddamn bitch, like her mother, and you gonna tell her what's wrong?
Right.
Because you know the mother gonna let it go if you let it go. The mother gonna let it slide if you let it slide.
Right.
The mother ain't gonna take it serious if you ain't taking it serious. So you gonna withhold not correction of your daughter? You in the hood. You sit out the hood every goddamn day and drink goddamn scotch and see 4-5 men who are there daily when kids get off the bus at 3:20, 3:21, 3:22. And you mean you ain't gonna tell her that she need to put some clothes on her behind in the mornings? Because that might be her last time that you goddamn see her. That might be the last time that she thinks she a little girl. Now she a goddamn grown woman and she lost everything that was precious to her. Go ahead.
Okay. Withhold not correction from the child, for if it beateth him with the rod, he shall not die.
God, hey, pull that rod out real quick. Pull that rod out. You know, there's a whole lot of rods around this goddamn place. This is a rod. This is a rod. Let me get that. Biblically, this is a rod. Is rods, you could use a rod as a belt. You can rod as this in the black household. Rod as this right here. Goddamn rod as this right here.
Right.
Is a rod. And then go ahead.
Thou shalt beat him with the rod.
Beat him with the rod. Do not withhold correction, correct?
Right.
And then beat him with the rod. So your kid is in Walmart and you tell him before you get out, don't touch nothing in here.
Right.
Don't you scream. If you scream, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. Everybody, if you black, if you anything of brown descendant, when it comes out to Israel, you heard that. Don't go in here begging for nothing. Don't go in here touching nothing. Don't go in here ask for nothing. Because if you ask for something, guess what's gonna happen? Guess what grandma gonna do when you leave church? She gonna tie fire to that ass. It's gonna burn it's gonna burn for 3 months until you sit down. And they're just exaggerating, but you know how them elders be doing. They exaggerate a lot. It's gonna hurt to sit down for weeks. Weeks. Guess what that means? They beat you with the rod. They was peeling that goddamn skin back. The blood fight naked. They'll fever bumps, blisters. Hey, am I lying though? That's southern talk. If you from the south, you know what they mean. Fever bumps, blisters, blood fight naked. butt bone naked, blood. I mean, it's a whole bunch of terminology. I mean, your butt behind naked. Ain't nothing you can do. Go ahead. That's it.
Okay. Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell.
You said beat him with the rod and deliver his soul from hell. God, I done heard a lot of people, even also Bond to this day, be saying, "Boy, I beat the hell out of you." Deliver. You should beat him with the rod and deliver his soul from hell.
Right.
Grandmama right now, 94 years old, she was like, "Boy, going out there, and I mean, grandma fragile. Going out there and go get that switch. I beat the hell out you, boy. I beat the hell out you. Who you talking to?
Right.
Beat the hell out you. Beat you with the rod and what with your what with your body from hell?
Deliver his soul from hell."
So grandma already understand, like, you whoop that child ass so they don't, you whoop that child behind, so they don't go to hell.
Right.
They don't do wrong. They ain't got to worry about certain things like that. They got discipline. They got order. Deliver their body from hell. And that's brotherhood. If you love your child, hold on. Let me rewind a little bit. You bring your child to my house, and they over there tearing down in my house and breaking down my wall. Oh yeah, I'm out of the top 5. I see you in council. But not a disobedient seed gonna come in this household. Then they're gonna run my house. I'm gonna tie fire. I'm gonna tie righteous fire to that little behind, boy or girl. So pick and choose before they come over here. I'm gonna tie fire. I'm gonna leave fever blisters on their behind. Not abuse, not abuse. Not abuse, because we know how some people gonna take. Oh yeah, but it's gonna be a whole lot of blisters. A whole lot of blisters. Go ahead. All right, go to Proverbs 23:6.
Proverbs 23:6. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye.
22:6. So like, I don't know where my eye is.
Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
How you train up a child is this right here. Male or woman. You want a woman to be the woman she's supposed to be, not an American woman that's black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Come to the I.S.U.P.K and figure out exactly who and what and how to do what's in this book. Because this is a black and brown heritage, record. Right. You know what I'm saying? Tradition, culture. This whole Bible is not built around everybody else. And it took a very long time for us to come out and be like, damn, we've been lied to all this time. But the way they make it seem, Cosmo, we got a big battle in South Carolina.
Right.
We got a huge battle in South Carolina. Niggas don't believe us. They say it's the European man book. And it comes to a point to where we can't even make the point we want to make right then. We got to go from here all the way over to here to get right here to make the point we're trying to make, because they feel like this is the white man's book. You raise up a child, you train up a child, male or female, this is what you show them. And this is brotherhood. You show sisters to close her goddamn legs. Don't fall in love with whatever man give you a gift for. Say I love you. What the hell is a gift, God? Your daughter come to my house and goddamn, they talking to my daughters about, oh, I love you this. I'm gonna whoop their ass and I'm gonna like, Cosmo, your daughter's over here talking about some boy. Yeah, I'm Salat. Okay, cool. Yeah. Flowers, yeah, I broke the flowers. I burned them while we was cooking on the grill. You know what I mean? Like, not in Israel. Not here. Flowers don't cut it with my sisters.
Yeah, right.
Know what I mean? Oh, just cause a woman box look good, don't cut it for my little brother. What? Cause yeah. I beat his behind while he thought he was gonna do. Yeah, I'm slacking. He in the closet right now. Yeah, he in the bathroom. Yeah, that's him calling right now. That's him trying to call you right now. Slacking. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that don't fly. That don't fly, yo. That don't fly. It's not happening around here. Right. Just need to respect their box more and understand they are women. They are children of Zion. Y'all, y'all sisters like to say queen because they put y'all in the same compatibility as a man. Call your sister Zion. Because at the end of the day, if a war is to break out right now, matter of fact, y'all still like to call yourself queen. As of right now, if something was to happen, first thing you say, oh, niggas supposed to sit here and provide and protect. You a queen too. You the same thing as me, ain't you, bitch? Why you can't protect me while I get my feet soaked and get my feet rubbed on? You ain't no queen. You a daughter of Zion. I'm here for a reason.
Right.
Salaki. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what I'm saying? It been a minute. I haven't, so like, I got you. I went like 5 seconds. I ain't been talking about y'all in a minute because I was going to cut y'all slack. And I don't want y'all to think that I hate y'all because I actually love y'all. And I was going to deal with political issues. You know what I mean? And brothers. But y'all time is next week.
Right.
Your time is next week. Go ahead. Your time is next week. I promise. It's like again. I'm saying your time is next week. Your time is next week. I'm telling you. Listen. I'm telling you. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. I conjure up a whole week in 2 months. You know what I mean? I stayed away from it. Your time is coming. Your time is goddamn coming. Pride Month, Juneteenth done passed. Your time is coming. Right. Mother's Day was last month.
Yeah.
And I don't think I said anything. That's 3 times strike. Your time is coming. Go ahead, out. Your time is coming.
No, I was about to say, so like, if I may, let us do our job, god doggone it.
Right.
Sisters, goddamn, let us do our job. Even the ones we not married to, god doggone
right.
it. Let us do our goddamn job.
Right.
Like, we want to do it, goddamn it.
Right.
Because that's what we supposed to do. If we just sitting back, we not doing what the hell we supposed to do, our whole community gonna get taken over. So, just let us do our job, right?
Right.
That's it, select.
Good.
That's it.
All right. Oh, go ahead. Put that Ephesians 6:4. Listen, sis. I love y'all sisters, man. Like, I really love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't love y'all no more, no less than these brothers. But at the end of the day, the things that y'all like to indulge in when it comes to women empowerment, equal rights, a lesbian in a Pride Month, I'm not falling for that. Because I'm going to treat you like the way that y'all like to look at things, the way I'm going to deal with you is like I'm going to deal with my daughter. The way, and some of you little sweet milk behind niggas, the same way y'all act, I'm going to deal with you like I'm going to deal with my son. I can care less. You don't like it? Oh, yeah, disowned. The same way the Lord disowned us because we want to smoke weed and have dreadlock, sleep with European women and just be ignorant and oblivious to what he's saying. The way the Lord turns his back on it, I'm going to do the same thing to my kids with pleasure. And I'm going to watch them go through hell. And I'm going to constantly tell him, you ain't learned yet, you ain't learned yet. The same way Yahweh said. You know, that's exactly how I'm going to conduct myself with my kids. I'm going to disown. They want to be homosexual, nasty. I want to say that F word so bad. I've been wanting to say that since I came to the truth on camera. I just need one time, but I'm not going to say it. So, it's like, go ahead, out.
Ephesians 6,
4.
and 4. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath.
Hold up. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath. Meaning, just because you had a hard day at work and you drinking, don't come in there and beat on your kid. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that rock music too, if you look at some of the video, a lot of them European boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all know the song, what it's called? Black Veil Brides. And the song called Needles and Knives. You can actually see in the video, you know what I'm saying? I'm not giving no ups, but I'm just let y'all see because there's plenty more videos in that right life to where European man will come home after getting bullied at work. How are you a grown man, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, damn near 60 getting bullied and come home and take it out of your kid? And you're a butcher. Around knives and come on, bro. That would have been the last of everything in that whole goddamn building. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Boy came through, the man came through and abused his son. And after he abused his son went on torment. His son brought a gun to work. I mean, not a gun to work. His son brought a gun to school.
Right.
So it's like, son, do not. And it's like, they said fathers are men. Fathers, don't provoke. Don't provoke. Just because you have an issue at work, provoke. Go to the gym. Take it out on your woman's that. Don't hurt her, but take it out on that. If anything, why the hell are you coming home with it? If it's really like that when you out there, either seek counsel or deal with it accordingly. I'm not gonna tell you nothing, cause I am who I am. Well, anyway, go ahead.
Woo. Provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up and nurture and but bring them up in nurture and admonition of the Lord.
And nurture and admonition of the Lord. So that is just basically bring them up, like, you know what I'm saying, and everything that the Lord showed. So where we at? Proverbs 14:1. Lock it. Proverbs 14:1.
All right. Proverbs 14:1. Every wise woman buildeth her house.
Every wise woman built her house. Hold that real quick. This is I don't hope I don't drag this out. Every wise woman built her house. If you ever find a baby father, not even a baby father, this new guy that you're dealing with, and you actually legitimately see a long term, if he actually is in the kid's life, and this and that, and you don't know how to raise a goddamn boy, and you can obviously see that man has some that man know how to regulate a goddamn household, let him regulate the household. And let him regulate you. Because if you don't want to let him to regulate the household, 9 times out of 10, you need to be regulated.
Right.
You need to be put in order. You need to be told to shut the hell up and let me deal with this boy like he need to be dealt with. You know what? Because you're a woman. You don't know what it is to be beat like a man from a man. You don't know what that feels like.
Right.
You don't know what it feels like to be struck by a man as a man. You just, tap, tap, knock, knock, but you don't understand. That right there is what changed the boy's personality. When that man fired him the first time, and now he started thinking the second and third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, sixth time. Each and everything he do is like, is it a consequence? Not saying being scared, but it makes him think. Sorry, I'm tired.
Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish.
So that being said, any wise woman who will understand that, she gonna step back and let him do it. As long as he ain't killing or doing no sexual deviance or putting whelps on him and XYZ, a wise woman gonna let that man raise a goddamn household. And guess what, sis? It's a precept. Oh my gosh, I gotta find it. What is it? As for my house, we're gonna serve the Lord.
Yeah, come.
So if kind of the word.
Come.
So if you really, ain't no sweat. So if you really serving the Lord, since you talking about, I'm gonna serve the Lord. If you're a woman, you're gonna build up that household. You know why? And you still own that old one, right? That other one.
Yeah.
All right. Just let me know when you're there. So if you're really a woman of the Lord, you're gonna understand like, this is what's supposed to happen. My son's supposed to get their ass chapped. It's supposed to burn when they sit down. They're supposed to say, yes, mama, no, ma'am. Or, mama, you need something. Or, I'm about to cut the grass. They're supposed to be cutting the grass then before 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? After they've been told 2 times prior by you. But you know why they didn't listen? Because it was you. But now when it takes a man to step in and drop one off and say, shut your mouth and make sure that grass cut, like your mama said. You ain't gonna do nothing. Listen. Got it? So first precept, then go to the second one. Good, Bob Shaw. The other one, and then that's the next one.
You want me to finish the farmers, right?
Yeah, you can start from the top, and then we'll go there.
Every wise woman builded her house.
A wise woman gonna build her house. Man, listen, guys, man. I met this most beautifulest woman I met in my life, bro. It's that time, bro. It's that time. It's that time. I met the most beautifulest woman I met in my life, bro. Like, before the truth, it comes to a point where it's like, is there any hope? I met this woman, precious, tender, loving, smell good, know how to cook, like, and it might not even be all the way there, but we working for it. But it's just so, this is what a woman is,
right?
And she building up her household,
right?
You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna say too much, but she built up her household, and I can say certain things and do certain things, and it's gonna be like that.
Right.
It ain't gonna be no what about nah.
Right.
Yeah. Tender,
right.
Loving, caring, and that woman understand how to build up a household. That woman with time to dedicate herself to how can I be a better woman and build, versus a lot of bitches out here thinking they're obligated and they're authorized to something. When the only thing you authorize is to figure out how the hell you're gonna close your legs.
Right.
That's the only thing you need to figure out. You're obligated to look up history and Google notes on how to keep your damn legs closed and get them filthy caterpillars off your eyes. You look like trash. You're not digestible. You're not appetizing. You look like
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be a particular sister to want a brother who hard body and just, you know what I'm saying, care about the truth too much.
All right.
And I know I have a way of delivering that y'all don't like, but who cares? You deserve it. Maybe it's that time of your life to where you need somebody who's just gonna say, damn your feelings.
Right.
Guess what? Because I deserve it when Captain Marquardt said what he said when I first heard him. I deserve it when I heard Captain Katazai say what he said. I deserve it. And I mean, Officer Dawada said what I said when he seen me doing what I was doing. And I deserved it. You think you deserve sympathy? No. I was the bottom of the goddamn barrel. And them brothers still managed to say what they said. When Captain Katazai on my first Passover, I asked him for advice and counsel on behalf of a deviant, a demon. And that brother said, you gotta do better. Captain Katazai literally, I was in this bed, Captain Katazai was in that bed over there. And he ain't showed no sympathy, no remorse. That shit had me think I was going to sleep all night, and I rolled over and didn't sleep none that night and really thought about it.
Right.
And you think you deserve something? You think you deserve somebody to speak silly or water down or feel a particular way that you want them to feel because of you? I tried to get where I need to be at, and brothers saying show no sympathy. You mean to tell me you don't have to try? You think somebody should show you sympathy? You're stupid. Damn, this gonna be a minute. Go Deuteronomy. I really ain't trying to go there, but I'm gonna have to. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 54, all the way 57. Damn, I don't want to, but we gonna do it. Because this is a job. We don't want to do a lot of things at the job. Guess what me and Kaz do? We go in there and slave 3 days a week. Friday to Saturday, me and this brother and another brother damn near stay up goddamn 48, 50, 52, 54 hours a day. Hour and a half, 2 hours of sleep. Come in and teach brothers and sisters that they're just going to be hard-headed bastards. And guess what we're going to do again? Next week we're going to do it again. You know why? Because we love y'all. We took an oath.
Right.
This brother read more than anybody in the goddamn South Carolina. Casamore. That nigga read more than anybody in South Carolina. Shaw. Me, all three of us do whatever we do. the brother off the bond, that brother going through whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting all these brothers doing whatever they do in South Carolina, and we doing what we gotta do. For somebody to say, I ain't gonna work no 9 to 5. You ain't about to drug test me. Well, you gonna get drug tested here by the Lord. Huh. When your ass getting beat on the side of the road when it's time to go to war, we gonna know who really smoked. Cause you was beat in the sewer. Not by the sewer, you was beat in the sewer. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you.
The tender among you, that means the brother that love you. Go ahead.
And very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Hold on, slide. All right, let's go.
56.
No, 54, slide.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Hold on. Start from the top. I just got on the page, slide it, y'all.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
So the brother that is tender among you, the brother that's supposed to, you know what I'm saying, to love you and every XYZ, he's gonna go ahead. And his delicate, his eye. Among you, very delicate. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother. Meaning the brother that say he love you, the brother that's supposed to love you, you know what I mean? And they outside of there, he is gonna be evil towards you, his brother. Meaning like if I was in the world and in the cause of the truth or vice versa. Go ahead.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Toward the wife of his bosom. For example, you got a lot of filthy bastards that sit here and say, that's my brother, I love that nigga, this and that. But meanwhile, you sit here scouting your brother real while she got a nightgown on looking at that little thing bounce. You sit here trying to look at her shape and this and that. You know what I mean? Like it ain't even to a point to where it's like, sis, go put something on. It's the fact that you trying to scout. You trying to see what that donkey look like. Go ahead.
And toward the remnant of his children,
And
to which he shall leave.
And hold on. The remnant of children, like modern day brothers sit here and they hit and run with his sister. Hold on, Salaki, y'all. Brothers sit here and hit and run with these sisters, and then duck off on the kids saying, "Oh, that ain't my baby. This ain't my baby." Yo, it's your baby, nigga. At least stick around long enough to figure it out. I mean, I understand if she a little whore or whatever, but at the end of the day, if you put your rod in her with plastic or not, nigga, sit around. Sit around. My daddy told me that my first time getting ready to have my first kid, cuz, when I was 18. He said, "What the hell you crying for, boy?" He said, "You laid the hell down, stand the hell up for both of them."
Right.
He said, "If you laying the hell down, stand the hell up for both of them." And that made me sit here and go like this while I had to straighten up. Like, he got a point. I put my rod in that woman. What the I'm crying for? I wasn't crying when I was in it. So what you crying for now? Go ahead. Yeah.
Verse 55. So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat.
Mm-hmm.
Because he hath nothing left him in siege, and in the straightness wherewith thy enemies shall distress thee in thy gates.
All right. Go ahead to Psalms 127 and 3. Y'all gonna come to an understanding, man. We ain't got it all together. And cause tomorrow, I swear, man, like when I got up here, bro, I've been saying the same thing. Like, bro, we know every and each and everything, but we don't know a goddamn thing. None. Half y'all women don't even know how to goddamn make a pancake, or eggs, or a bowl of cereal with not too much milk. What the hell you think? Dang, Juneteenth. June what? Juneteenth. June what? Bro, the Hot Pocket's still cold. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Tell me, oh, I made chicken Alfredo. What, from scratch? I made chicken Alfredo. What, from scratch? Yeah, I made chicken Alfredo. What, from scratch? Like, shut up. Shut up. Let's appreciate your Lord, bro. He bought me a beautiful rib man too, man. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah, man. That beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? I met her, man.
Psalms 127:3. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward.
The heritage of the Lord. This is the Lord's baby.
Right.
And the fruit of the womb is be fruitful. Woman, you should be happy that you are able to bear goddamn kids. Thomas like, oh, I can't bear anyone at a certain age. I can't. You should be happy that you can bear kids at 40 years old. Hell, not even at 20 years old. Because some substances out here like box dry as Sahara Desert. 20 years old, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. That's fruitful, man. That's fruitful. And that's the Lord saying that. I ain't saying, God ain't saying that shit. I mean, that. Go ahead. Oh, that's it right there? Isaiah 54 and 13 slide.
Isaiah 54:13. And all thy children shall be taught of the Lord.
And all thy children shall be taught of the Lord. Of the Lord.
Right.
Good.
And great shall be the peace of thy children.
And great shall be the peace of the children. Good. Amir.
In righteousness thou shalt be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee.
I need that's the next week class right there. I need that. Yeah. Definitely. Go to John 3 and 4. No, 1-4.
John 3:14. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up. That whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
And what verse is that?
John 3:16.
No, 3 John 1 and 4. Oh, my fault, man. Salakia. That. See. We battle on Christian all the time. Salakia is 3 John 1 and 4. I'm like, damn, what is nigga at? Like, good Lord. I said, hey, shabby do about bamboo to the fruity.
All right, 3 John 1 and 4. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children walk in truth.
I have no greater joy to hear my children walk in truth. It's just like when your parents see you graduating from high school or middle school or college. That's joyful. Or to a lot of fathers, you know what I'm saying, seeing their daughter get married according to the Western Constitution and things like that. They have no greater joy to watch their children walk in truth. Like that damn near bring a father to tears to see the daughter finally getting married to a man that they approve of. And you know, let me sidebar real quick, God. You know it's crazy to the fact that people believe the Bible to the extent of what they want to believe it to, and or they say it's not real. But you know, in a black household, you will always hear a black father say, "I don't like that nigga," or "He's not the one for you, baby," or not even on the line, not to be rude, but on the lines of continue to have fun. You know what I'm saying? You'll find the right one. But then you look at certain aspects of why are you denying these people if she's in love with him and he's in love with her? You're denying them. But meanwhile, you as a father, you're denying her to be with him because you don't see that it fits right. And by not fitting right, you'll say it's not right.
Right.
Meanwhile, when it comes to the scripture, the father has to say, hell no. Or you need to do it. Don't nobody want to fall into that portion of the Bible, but they always want to speak on, oh well, he got these kids, he got another woman. This and that. Y'all don't want to, y'all fall out that part, but then when it comes to he's doing this and that, y'all want to fall in that part, and that just goes to show that America is full of bullshit, Salaki, full of, because it's whatever that makes the father feel good on behalf of his daughter. Meanwhile, the father ain't shit either. The father was a whore too. The father got 7, 8 kids, 2, 3 baby mamas, and then make it seem like he wrong, and then, man, it's too much. What constitution are y'all passing or following? Saying, oh, he ain't the one for you. He ain't this and that, this and that. How can you say that? How can you say that? Meanwhile, the Bible say, if a, you know, not saying the Bible say, but the Bible is clearly looking at it like, if that ain't the man for your daughter, you shouldn't be giving your daughter over to that weak man, or that whore-like man, or that, I keep about to say the word, that homosexual man. That's what the Bible said. Go ahead. Where you at? That is
3 John 1 and 4.
Like, let me get you right though. Well, what's that one? We gonna serve the Lord?
Okay.
No. That's the last preach. I just want to make sure you got it.
Oh, yeah, yes,
Go to John 15 and 18. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's that Gator LaFraud right there. That's something serious, ain't it? No, not the Gucci Mane LaFraud. The Gator LaFraud, the second level. Like, yeah. Well, you got it.
You said John.
John 15, 18.
John 15 and 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
And who is that talking?
That's Yahawashi Mashiach.
Again, just like by any means, I ain't putting no Larry Hoover, no sorry behind Larry Hoover, sorry behind Tupac, sorry behind Biggie, sorry behind Young Thug, sorry behind Gunna, sorry behind Rollo Rodriguez, sorry behind Rollo the Muslim. I'm not putting sorry behind BG, sorry behind whoever that. I'm not putting none of them on the same level as Christ. But Christ said they hated you first before they hated him. I mean, hated him before they hated us, correct?
Right.
Why they gonna hate Christ? Christ is a goddamn nigger. Trayvon Martin had a Arizona tee and the goddamn Skittles with hoodie on. Why did they hate him? Because if they didn't hate him, they would never slaughtered him. If they hate George Floyd, they would never put that brother in a drop where he goddamn knee on his neck. You know what I mean? If they didn't hate them elders, me and Akai's elders in the goddamn Buffalo, New York, that little C boy would have never went on and killed 10 of our elders. For what? And then Texas, then California, then DC just 2 or 3 days ago. 15-year-old boy got shot down with by the police. What the hell? Christ said they hated him first, then us. Hung Christ by a goddamn tree. Modern day tree is a bullet or a goddamn knee on your neck, yo. So all this, oh, there couldn't be me, this, that. Nigga, it would have been you weed smoking crackhead. It would have been you. You goddamn abortion clinic meeting whore. It would have been you. Because all they got to do is put something filthy inside of another man or inside of a goddamn needle to kill a baby. You would have died like that child. Because you want to smoke weed and do it. Another nigga would have came out to work that was an undercover cop and blow your goddamn head off. And you guess what? You would expect sympathy. But guess what? In my words, you deserve it. You deserve it. Because once you hear what the Lord say, and you still want to go out here and sin, you deserve it. You deserve to get your head blown off. You deserve to die from abortion. You deserve to die from AIDS and HIV because you want to be a whore or sleep with whores. You deserve to die from cancer. You deserve to die from damn high blood pressure and sugar diabetes. You deserve it. All of it. And when it happens, don't be on your deathbed expecting everybody to come around. I don't want everybody to come around for sympathy and to be sympathetic. Because they don't deserve to waste their effing time. Because you had time to correct it. And who gives a flying F? Who gives a flying damn? Because I don't. Who cares? We all got to learn the hard way. But you choose, just like when it said the cigarettes, the weed. Weed is worse for you than weed. Weed is worse for you than goddamn cigarettes. Vaping is worse for you than damn cigarettes. And if you want to continue to smoking that damn motor, smoking weed, and get popcorn loans, so what? You deserve it. What do you expect me to do? I'm not giving you CPR with your herpy lips, with your filthy mouth, wasting my lungs on you, and you're going to come back to life and do it again. Who cares?
Right.
Who cares? Who cares? Let your mom be the one to get on the news and say don't do it. Because who cares?
Right.
I don't. Maybe somebody else does. But I ain't got the time to care. I only got time to care about people who actually want and need the help or who are dying for the help. Because if you ain't dying for this help, man, so be it. But I'm going to tell you this. Go ahead to that precept, serve the Lord in my house.
Joshua 24 and 15.
Sound about right.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods be your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites.
No, they say as for my house we'll serve the Lord. All right, that's a lot.
Or the gods of the in whose the land ye will dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
Go say it again.
But as for me and my house.
Say it again.
But as for me and my house.
But as for me and my house. Go ahead.
We will serve the Lord.
We gonna serve the Lord. If you want a man in I.S.U.P.K. and you can't follow the law, statute, commandment, and the order, the tradition, the culture, and you know what I'm saying, just anything under I.S.U.P.K., you're not gonna make it. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. Because as for me and my household, we going to serve the Lord. If we don't have bitches running around our goddamn house half naked. We don't go to club looking for twerking like these other fake Israelites. We ain't going to tell European man and other men and women saying, we go softer. The other ones go harder. I'm a goddamn man with genitalia. What the hell like me giving my masculinity up for a woman? Or another man. You might well bend the hell over, close your eyes, and put your legs in the air. That's all you worth. But anything else on that?
Oh, that's it.
Man, look. I.S.U.P.K announcement with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for sister and brother. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limit for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has a particular interest in are interested in a particular person, Salaki, are interested in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There are 6 months in which a brother or sister, Salaki, I'm all over the place. Permission from a head to speak to a brother or sister. There are 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means tenth in Hebrew, my children. 10% of every penny in increase the Lord gives you. Get to the treasury department. Preach fund, free will offering, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upholy convocation. Memorial blowing of the trumpet, first day of 7 months. Sunday 25th, September 2022, Leviticus 23:24-25. Reminder, Akim and Agua to check the bulletin in the board. In the hallway, if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf.
Right.
Men of Israel are Mariam Shabbat, Mariam, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah, Yamatak, clap dismiss.